Hello, hello, hi. It is me, Kayla G, with Big Sister Sesh, and today we're doing something remarkable because I am hopped up on a yerba mate. Please sponsor me. I drink you so much. I'll put everyone at my work onto you. But today is a very special episode because we're going off the cuff. Usually I have a little beep bop boop, little instrucciones. Not today, my friends. Today we're going straight from here, so it's gonna get a little weird. It's gonna get a little crazy. But today, I thought something that would be apropos to my life would be to talk about the first 3 dates with a guy. Oh my god, she's doing it again. She's talking about dating. Oh yeah, cut that out. Okay, I sounded like JoJo Siwa. You know what? We're gonna leave it. um, What was I just saying? Oh, perfect. We're already off to a great start. So, we're going to talk about the first 3 dates and what I think they should look like because I want to talk about this. Especially because now I've very recently, in the last 2 weeks, started dating again. And I've, been on a handful of dates in my lifetime. And we're going to walk through what they've looked like. So, that'll be fun. So, first of all, I've never really gone on proper dates until I went into college, and even then, I was wifed up so often that I really never went on dates, and I didn't like dates because I had a problem with eating in front of boys. Hated it, but yeah, so I never was down to go out to eat. Um, went on a handful of dates. There was usually like one date. It was never like dating and then we'll date. It was always I'm in a relationship with you. Do you want to get to dinner sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I rolled back then. But that's not how we roll anymore. And in my mid 20s, I've was in a relationship up until 2 years ago, and since then I've went on a handful of first dates, and then I just recently started going on. I've liked the guy enough to go on more than one date. Oh, she did it. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I fucking love caffeine. Side note, tried to give up caffeine for a week. Laughable. Never happening again. Love you. This is me and caffeine. That's what we do. That's what we do. Um, okay, so here's my dream scenario. Here comes sales Kayla. Dream scenario, first date. I feel like it's a first date. You want to impress the girl, but not set the bar so high that every other date after that seems shitty. So what do I mean by that, you may ask? Or set the bar so high that they think that that's your normal, and then it's weird, like because it's not your normal. You were just trying to impress them really hard. So this is actually an episode for the bros and the queer gals. So yeah, first date guy wants to impress you. Okay, spend about $150 on a date. That's what I think, right? Raise your hand if you agree. Oh, everyone's in agreement. That's great. So that's great. Okay, never doing off the cuff again. Haha. But anyway, so 100 to $150 is what I think is appropriate for spending. What do you think the activity should be? You might ask me, and I would tell you dinner. Event. No, I think first night, first date, dinner, because you want to make sure you like this person, so you need to talk. You need to talk in a real way. Hey, let's get down to business. Let's talk and then maybe go get a drink afterward. Period. And what should happen on that first date? Really good conversation. You should be a gentleman. You should be you should open the door. You should let me walk through first. You should pay for the dinner. You should what else should you do? You should pick a cute place. You should ask me what kind of food I like. Um you should or at least ask me what I don't want. Like, is there any food that's off the table? Is there anything you don't like? It should be a place where you have to medium dress up, and that should be known to the girl. Like, okay, we're going to like this kind of place. Dress code. Maybe you don't need to tell her dress code, but like tell her the name so she can look it up and then assess dress code. Because I've been on it. We'll get to that. Okay, so that's dream scenario first date. We talk, we talk, we talk. He orders appetizers for the table because the girl's never gonna do it. She's never gonna be like, well, she might. If she's me and she's weird, she won't. But that's dream scenario. Okay, dream scenario. We talk, we eat, we have great banter, and then the dinner's so good. We have such a great time that we go to he's like, do you want to grab a drink? And I'm like, yeah. And then we walk to a different bar, or if there's a bar inside, sit at the bar. And you have a drink and you have more banter and you're laughing and then shoulders and we touch hands. And then and then and then he walks you to your car. He holds your food if you have food. He opens the door for you. He says I had a great time. And then and there he assesses, he tells you that he wants a second date. Period. Period. He asks you right then and there if he likes you. Make it known, big guy. And the girl, if you like him or you don't like him, just say yeah and then blow him off. Or you can say yeah and then text him and be like, TBH, I'm lying. Or if you are so bold, you can say, ah. And then, yeah, because then what if he tries to kiss you? Which leads me to my next point of he kisses you. It's very modest. Cute little kiss. Leave me wanting more. Bye, bye, bye. Walks away. Bye. Tells you to text him when you get home safe. Period. That is perfect first date. Perfect first date. Oh, and in that, he asks you good questions. That's the most important part. The banter is good. The conversation is good. He's asking you about yourself. It's not just the girl asking you questions, because that's always what happens. That is ideal first date. How many times have I said that? 18? I don't care. The next dream scenario for the second date. You might ask. I'll tell you. He listens. He uses these. He listens with his ear holes to what you've said on the first date. What does girl enjoy? What does girl enjoy? What does girl enjoy? Event that I could take her to. What could it be? Music. Live music. Does she enjoy nature thing? Nature thing. Does she enjoy comedy? Comedy. Does she enjoy whatever? Whatever. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Because one, men, I'm giving you literally everything you could ever need. Don't even know. So you are one, proving that you're actively listening. Two, that you're open to doing things that she likes to do. Three, that you support the things that she likes to do. And four, most importantly, as previously stated by number one, you are actively listening. Oh my god, it's so not hard and it's so not expensive. Literally. So, second date, you might ask? One of those things, the things that they said that they like. It's so easy. Wow. You go on the internet, live music near me. Oh, comedy show near me. Oh, hiking trail near me. Oh, so easy. Wow. And yeah. So the next date, you less conversation because little pressure's off. We know we like each other. We had a cute little kiss. And now we're gonna go to event. Cute event. I'm literally giving like send this episode to every man that you've ever liked or known or have broken up with and tell him this is what you need to do for the future. If you like him like that or not, don't give him the keys to the universe. Let him suffer. Event. You can be more flirty. If you're standing at a concert, you can put your little hand on her little small of her back. If it's a show, you're sitting next to each other. Cute, cute, cute cuddle. If it's hiking, whatever. Slap the no, don't do that. But you get what I'm saying. Cute little event. Show that you're listening. Fun activity. Less pressure to talk. Activity. Perfect. End of night. Hopefully there's been more like End of night. Cute, cute, cute. Kiss, make out sesh. You go. How I was with yerba mate earlier. Kiss, smooch, smooch. Smooch, smooch, kiss. Perfect. Wow. Bye, bye, bye. Text me when you get home safe. Bye. Wow. How hard was that? On a scale of 1 to 10? -4. Negative fucking 4. Okay. Which leads us to the third date. Third date, you might ask. Kayla, me. Kayla G, your big sister. Hi. You might say, Kayla, what would a third date look like? What should it look like? Well, I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you it could go 2 ways. 2 ways. And no, 1 way, actually. It would go 1 way. And the way that it should go is, I think, impress. This is when you decide if you know. If you don't, shut the fuck up. You know at this point if you like actually like this person and want to consistently see them. And if you say you don't, you suck because you're lying and you're a big liar and you lie. So third date, mucho impresso time, because okay, I want her to know I like her, but it doesn't have to be in like a super big way, but it could be two ways. Okay, there are 2 ways. 1 way, hey, come over. I make you dinner. I provide snacks. We watch a movie, and we go some more, and then we talk some more, and beep bop boop bop 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 bop. And then other option, really nice dinner. Hand across the table, hold, stare into each other's eyes, love, love, love. Go for a little walk after dinner, smooch, 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 smooch. The rest is history. You're in love. Have I been clear? So, my 3 friends listening, please send this to all the men in your life because they need to know. But yeah, they need to know. Don't send it to people who don't deserve love, though. Just kidding. So now I've given you the keys to the castle, women, and yes, men listening, men who never listen. This is sure fucking fire. Okay, that is surefire. She's gonna be like, and you should be too. Don't use this as a manipulation tactic. Use this as a way to get a woman that you really like to like you. And for women, this is what you should expect. And if it's not happening, go like this. You go, no, 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 no. You go, huh, and then you run away. Oh, we have fun here. So that's what you should expect of your first 3 dates, I think. And now that now I've just gone on my first series of 3 dates in forever. In ever, actually. Actually. Not ever. But first 3 series of dates. And I will say he pretty much did all the things that I just said. So that's cool. That's really cool. A plus. So many points off the bat. So many points off the bat. So now you know what my ideal 3 dates are. Men, now you know too. Women, this is what you should expect. John, we're done. We're closing that part of this. Now let's start with let's go horror story time. This is good. This is good. This is gonna be a good one. I have the first one locked and loaded. So when I was in college, I was asked on a date. First of all, was not in a sorority, so this was a very big deal. Just kidding. However, I was asked on a date by a guy in a frat. So you could say I was pretty cool. Anyway, I was a dude. And so this guy in a frat asked me on a date and then a fifth and cuff. And then he took me to like literally the nicest restaurant. I was 3 glasses of wine I was 3 glasses of wine deep already because aforementioned didn't like to eat in front of boys, get nervous. body dysmorphia, eating disorder. It's fine. So took me to the nicest restaurant in town, which is not saying too much because I went to like a bumblefuck college, but thought intention was there. I was like, oh, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. And then we had fifth and cuff time. And for those of you who don't know what a fifth and cuff is, which at this point I don't know who I'm talking to, but a fifth and cuff is when you're physically like cuffed to a person with either zip ties or literal cuffs, and you have to finish a fifth of liquor together before you're uncuffed. And old buddy must have wanted to just not be cuffed to me because he or was just trying to be cool. And he got absolutely wasted. And first of all, I can hold my own. I can drink. So I drank, girl. I drank. They called me guns in college, okay? Homegirl could throw it down. And so did. He blacked out. He throwing up, cuffed to me, had to have his brother or wasn't cuff, it was zip ties, had to have his brother uh cut the zip tie off of me so he could go puke. And then no one was caring about this man. I'm like, okay. So then I had to bring him to my dorm. I let him sleep in my bed, and he starts crying. And he tells me that he has depression. And this is kind of sad, but also, what the fuck? So I was like, facts. And then he tried to make out with me. And I was like, go to bed. Sleep time. Fell asleep in his shoes. Took his shoes off for him. And then I slept in my roommate's bed, who God bless was not there. um so that was cool. Great first date. Wasn't a second one. Oh, and then he woke up in the morning and told me the same story about his depression. And I was very confused because I was like, is this like your ploy to get girls to hook up with you? Is that you're sad? Or are you actually depressed and don't remember telling me? But it was weird because it was like word for word. Anyway, so that was a great time. Great dating time. I've already told you guys about the guy who opened the door for his dog and not me. He was a real winner. Oh, Christ, how could I forget? So I went on one date, if you could call it that. So this guy came up to me at a grocery store, and I'm in my workout clothes. I had just worked out, picking up something. He is also in his, it looks like workout, like wife beater, like workout shorts moment. So handsome, so fit. Stunning, tall. Wow. Hi, hello. And we see each other walking down the frozen section. And and I'm like, I have earbuds in. And blah, 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 blah. Oh, I had dropped off my car. I went gym, drop off car to get serviced, which was right across from the grocery store. My friend was coming to pick me up. So I got all my stuff, and then I'm waiting outside. And I look like a crazy person because I didn't have a grocery bag. So I'm just like, and then he walks out, and I was like, period, hey. And then he comes up to me, and he's like, hey. Something, I don't even remember what he said, but he just started talking to me. I was like, can I get your number? I was like, yeah, you can, beautiful. And then he was like, I would offer you a ride, but I know that's kind of weird because you don't know me. And I was like, appreciate the offer. No thanks. Friend's coming. Cool. So then he texts me, or not text me. He had caught my Instagram. Instagram DM me. Blah, 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 blah. Do you want to get drinks? Sure. And usually I'm not like a just drinks person first, but this was before I had my really strict, if you don't ask me on a proper date, bye. So I get there first, despite him living 30 seconds away. And it's like a place with an outdoor, like, there's swings not swings, but like the swinging chairs. And so I grab one of those outside, right front and center. And then he comes, gives me a hug. He's this man, ASMR, this man smelled like a fucking Brussels sprout. He just smelled like a fucking straight up Brussels sprout. Do you know what a Brussels sprout smells like? So fucking bad. It was so, I was like, ugh. And he's wearing like slides, shorts, zip up hoodie. Oh, I was under the impression that we were out at a bar. And it's such a shame because he's a gorgeous guy. Anyway. So then we're talking. Doesn't offer to get me a drink or anything. So we sit there for 30 minutes. He does not offer me a drink. After 30 minutes, he literally goes, like, mid conversation, I can see that he is not listening to me. He just goes to try to kiss me. What? What the fuck? It was so weird. It was so, I literally went, oh, whoop, nope, I don't do that. And he was like, oh, sorry. And I was like, okay. So then it was weird. And I had to sit there and be like, I wish I just got up and left. So we talked some more. I learned about his sign. And so Scorpio. And why am I whispering? Checked his sign, checked out. Learned that he has an active eating disorder. And I said, baby girl, I wish you the best, but this is not going to work out. And we parted ways, and that didn't happen again. Oh, I've got a good one. So this was like when I freshly moved to Austin. Fresh breakup, fresh trauma. Really not working at all on myself in here. Which is not really relevant, but however, this guy asked me on a date. He was like, happy hour at blah blah blah. This time, be there, be square. Cute guy. Cute, cute, cute. Super excited. Was like, ooh, yes, slay. And then the next day, we didn't talk a lot either. Like we weren't like all day. It would be like here and there for like a week. And then when he asked me on a date, cool. The next day, date. And I was like, at 4, we were meeting at 5. I texted him at 4. And I was like, getting ready, see you soon. And then at 4:30, I was like, heading out. And then at like 4:40, he goes, OMG, please don't. I'm stuck at work. And I was like, what? Like literally what? And then and then I said, okay. Never heard from him again. Until maybe a month ago. I found him on a different dating app. And he liked my thing, so I matched with him. And I said, you look familiar. And he said, oh yeah? And I was like, oh, that's right. You ghosted me 20 minutes before a date. And he said, oh, I don't remember doing that. I'm so sorry. Fuck you. Fuck you. Literally, fuck you, dude. What an asshole. So, those have been probably my 3 worst dates. I hope you enjoyed. Um, I kind of feel like that's it. That was just a fun little like beep bop boop episode. Not really anything deep or fun or deeper. It was fun. Nothing like deeper, you know, heartfelt or whatever. But it was fun. It's been cool. It's been real cool. But yeah, I guess. Oh, I. You know what else? You know what I will say? My lovely ladies and gents and they thems and whatever you are. Um, don't settle because no one's asking, which was something that I did for a little while when I was like first entering the dating pool was nobody would like ask me on a proper date. So I would just go on like to drinks and blah blah blah. And like those were never the guys that I would have ended up with anyway. So keep your standards. Check yourself, but like a first date, it is not too much to ask for like a proper dinner. Um or like some don't just ask me to hang out. Like drinks is okay, and also that might be your preference, like if you don't want to sit for a whole meal with somebody, but like don't settle for just hanging out or like going for a walk. I don't want to do that. Shut up. Like put a little bit more effort and thought in. Because there's been so many guys on these dating apps that I'll talk with and I'll have a great I have great banter with them, but I'm thinking of this one dude in particular. Like we shared our life stories, it felt like, and we were talking for a while, and then he was like, "Do you want to go for a walk?" And I'm just like, "No, like I really don't. I really don't." And I don't think it's shitty of me to expect more. Like that's not a date. What happened to the proper courting of a person? Like that's really sad to me that like you're so not invested in like a really like the potential of being with somebody that you're like, let me go for a walk. Like I know it's because it's fucking free. Like or that's how it feels like to me. It's like I don't even want to buy this girl a coffee. I want to just we can go for a walk because it's no skin off my back. If anything, I just lose an hour or so of my time. And like even if guys don't if there's a guy listening, like even if that isn't your reasoning behind it, like recognize that that's probably how a woman feels is, oh, you literally don't even want to like pay $20 for my entree. Like you don't even want to make the effort to make a reservation kind of thing. Like it's fine to go on walks with people, but goddamn, for the first date, that's supposed to be the big moment of impression, you know? Like you're kind of trying to wow a girl. Like it's not, you're not like, but you know. So yeah, girly pops and they them pops and boy pops. Don't settle for some bullshit because you accept the love that you think you deserve. And if you are going to allow yourself to be treated like that, you're never going to have a guy. Like, yeah, it's going to take it'll probably take longer to find him, but you will find him or them or her. Um, so don't give up in that department and don't settle. And that's all I have for you. And also don't be afraid to like be like, nope, nope, don't want to do that. Can we do this? Because that's something else I've found is like some guys don't like they're down to like pay for things and plan things, but like they might just not know. So like if a guy's like, "Do you want to do this?" Just be like, not really. Like, what about this? Just be so for real. Ask for what you need. Ask for what you want. How else are you gonna get it? Except, have your standards like be reasonably high because you deserve it. Because you're a fabulous person. I already know you and I love you. I go like that. And I hope you had fun listening to my atrocious stories. And let me know. Oh, also, I never ask this if you've made it this far. I've never ever asked this, but please, on my podcast at least, on Instagram, I have. Please, if you wouldn't mind sharing this episode or any of your favorite episodes, if you have one, sharing this and liking and commenting and rating and subscribing and like sharing would be so nice. I really want to get my podcast out there into the open, and here I am asking because like I just said, ask and you shall receive, and like how else are people gonna know to do it? So all of my friends have been absolutely amazing and fabulous in supporting me and like writing me the most amazing messages. And I don't want to sound ungrateful because I am super, super, super grateful for them. I literally cry every time I read one. It's amazing and I love it so much. Oh my God. But if you could also share and comment and rate. Thank you. Um, that's it. This has been a Big Sister Sesh with your big sis, Kayla G. Love you so much. Also, do you like my couch? Do you like my new setup? Also this fabulous makeup. Can we take a second to appreciate the face that's been beat? Brought to you by my sister. She dropped the skincare, or not the skincare, but the skin, how she does her makeup. She dropped it. Like, comment if you want a tutorial. Hate myself. Okay, anyway. Love y'all. Bye now. Bye.